standing by. UAV online.
Alright,
Predator missile ready for launch. Repeat. Predator missile ready for launch. Chopper standing by.
where do you check that crap?
Friendly hind inbound. UAV recon ready for deployment.
What happens if you win?
Predator missile ready for launch. Repeat. Predator missile ready for launch. Friendly Predator missile inbound. Helicopter standing by.
And that, my friends, is how you win t-shirts playing Call of Duty. Nah, I'm just messing around. What's going on, everybody? It's TradeMark here, and I'm just bringing you a video to talk about the elite competitions, as well as I wanted to kind of give you guys an update video about what's going on in my life. So let's start off by talking about the elite competition. As you see in the background, I recently won an elite competition for most free-for-all kills. If you guys don't know what elite competitions are, you need to sign up for Call of Duty Elite at elite.callofduty.com, and some of the competitions in the compete section are Lone Wolf competition. They're basically timed competitions where you work towards one objective, and the person who gets the most kills or captures or defends or whatever the objective is wins the competition. Now, if you don't know, Call of Duty Elite is ran by Beachhead Studios. They're the company that kind of the masterminds and the people who run Call of Duty Elite. And Beachhead Studios has a division of their company called the Pathfinder team. The Pathfinder team's job, their entire reason they're there, is to watch over or oversee the competitions that happen on Elite. And part of that means verifying winner legitimacy. Basically, their job is to review the winners. Now, they review winners while the competition is going on and afterwards. While the competitions are going on, they're keeping track of leaders. They're watching over people, and if they see anything suspicious, let's say one player is taking an enormous lead over other players, they might join into a game with them. They might review some of their recent matches and look at the heat maps. They even have the ability to look at everyone's theater and review films. And I've actually specifically contacted people over at Beachhead, since I do have a lot of contacts there since I won the Jeep, and I've spoken with them about this, and they have the ability to watch everyone's recent games, actually watch them through theater. And so anyone that wins a competition or wins a prize in these elite competitions, all of their matches are reviewed. When I say all of them, I literally mean every single match is reviewed to make sure that they weren't doing anything that they were not supposed to do. They weren't cheating, they weren't boosting, they weren't, anything that would give them an unfair advantage over other players is basically looked over, and they verify the winner's legitimacy. So that's the first thing I want to talk to you guys about, is that I've participated in dozens of challenges, and I've yet to see a competition where a player has not been kicked off of the leaderboards or banned from Elite for cheating. Every competition I've participated in, I've seen someone get kicked off and kicked out of Elite. And when they boost or they cheat, not only are they kicked off the leaderboards for that competition, they're also permanently banned from Elite, which is how it should be. There should be a strict penalty for cheating. Because, everyone wants these competitions to be fair. No one wants to go against cheaters and people that are winning prizes unfairly or by boosting or whatever. In fact, I know exactly how it feels to watch boosters. And when I won the Jeep Wrangler, for those of you who don't know, if this is your first video of mine that you're watching, I won a 2011 Black Ops Jeep Wrangler in an Elite competition. It's parked in my garage right now. And when I first finished that competition, I was in 3rd place, but the 2 people above me were cheaters. They were boosting, they were cheating, and they got kicked out and banned from Elite. And so I know how it feels to work really hard at something and feel like you got screwed out of a prize for, you know, someone else cheating. And what I wanted to address is that, first of all, the Pathfinder team does a really good job. I've worked with them, or I've seen them work in enough competitions to know that the people that are not participating fairly get kicked out time and time again. You know, you can rest a little bit easier knowing that there is a team of people out there that are watching over these competitions. Secondly, I wanted to talk about those of you who maybe you tried really hard in the competition. Maybe you felt like there's no way that I could have gotten almost 900 kills in a free-for-all competition because you only got 600 or whatever and you won every game that you played in. And I'm going to go ahead and just give you guys a few tips about the competitions, because I think the majority of the hate or the, you know, the accusations come from a place because you're uninformed or you're not experienced in the competitions. So the first thing I want you to remember is that these are timed competitions. So not only is it getting the most kills, you know, it's the most kills within a X amount of time. So you need to focus on being really efficient and getting kills. What that means is, you'll notice if you look at my gameplays, there is not a single second where I am camping or waiting for players to come to me. There might be a few defensive locations that I set up for, you know, while I recover health or while I get a few kills or try and earn my next kill streak, but I never take it slow. In fact, I participated in a free-for-all challenge. My first free-for-all challenge that I competed in, I set up high point streaks, really high assault point streaks, and I camped for those point streaks. And I got annihilated in the competition. I took like 96th place, and I just did terrible because I was focusing on winning games with high point streaks and getting high KDs and focusing on winning every single game and getting all my kill streaks. And I wasn't focusing on efficiency. I wasn't focusing on rushing and you know, pursuing my enemies. You have to understand that the people that got in the top 5 players for these competitions, they played at least 25 games. I know every single person in the top 5 played at least 25 games. Me personally, I played 33 games within those 3 hours. Okay. About 29 of them I think were wins, were full 30 kill wins, and then 4 or so were just kind of partial. Maybe there were games I joined in halfway through or whatever. But the point is, if you want to win, you're going to have to win the competition. You're going to have to win games very quickly. The second tip that I'm going to kind of give you is to never fight a losing battle. Okay. Now, this is especially important for objective competitions like most domination captures. If you join into a game and you're working for dom caps and you triple cap a team and they're camping their spawn and they're not recapturing objectives, it is not helping you to be in that game. It doesn't matter if your entire team lays down and waits for them to cap objectives. If they're camping and they're not moving, they're not pursuing the objectives, you're just wasting time in that game. If you're in a game that is not helping you, let's say you're getting destroyed and you're going for most kills and you just keep dying, there's no point in staying in that game because you know, let's say it lasts 10 minutes and you only get 10 kills. You know, that's a terrible, you know, kill to time ratio. So you need to get out of those lobbies. There was a few lobbies that I got thrown into free-for-all that were halfway through, and you know, the top players already had their point streaks that they were calling in. You know, they had reapers and choppers and all sorts of things. But if I'm getting, you know, killed from kill streaks and they're doing good, there's no need for me to stay there. And so I backed out of some of the lobbies that were like that. You know, my first tip, like I said, maximize the time you play, the wins. Second tip would be don't fight losing battles. So those are just a few tips about the competition. I wanted to address those first and foremost. You know, you can see in my gameplay, if you want to watch it, I'm very aggressive. That's how I won. I got in more games than everyone, and I was winning those games, and that's how I won. But I do want to talk about other things than the Elite competition, starting off with my microphone. I did order a studio quality microphone that I'm currently talking on right now, and I don't have the mic stand for it quite yet, and I don't have all the settings adjusted to it like I like, but hopefully this video, the audio quality is better than my previous videos. My voice might be a little raspy because I'm still a little bit sick. I'm just getting over a cold, or I don't know what I had. But hopefully the audio quality is a lot better in this video. Also, you'll notice I haven't been posting videos very frequently. That's due to a number of reasons. You know, I've been sick, my family's been sick. Also, the holidays, I've been spending a lot of time with family and you know, doing my own thing. I've had time to make videos, I've just chosen not to. I've chosen to spend my free time to either play the game or I've been working on my guide a lot. If you guys haven't seen my leveling guide, you can check it out at gamingupgrade.com. It should be the first post there on the site. It's not all the way done. I would say it's 85% done. I'll finish the last few sections shortly. Also, I wanted to give everyone an update on the Jeep. For those of you who follow my videos, you know I won a Jeep Wrangler, and I did end up finally picking it up. It is parked in my garage, and I am not driving it, unfortunately. I did drive it from the dealership, and I drove it, you know, for like one day. I'm not driving it because I'm selling it, and so if you're in the market for a Jeep Wrangler and you have an extra $30,000 laying around, you're welcome to message me and we'll discuss a sale. But yeah, I'm just trying to sell it, and we'll post a video that kind of shows you guys the Jeep and kind of a little tour of the Jeep so you guys can see what it looks like. It is a Black Ops version because that's what I want it playing. And next of all, I did want to discuss YouTube with you guys. YouTube videos. Everyone wants to do YouTube, blah dee blah. So I was having a discussion with a friend of mine, and my friend actually has a relatively large YouTube channel. And I was discussing YouTube with him, and he felt like the YouTube market is saturated, especially Call of Duty commentaries or videos or whatever. And he is correct. YouTube is very saturated as far as it goes for first-person shooter commentaries. YouTube is stocked full. You know, Call of Duty videos are nothing new to YouTube. And he felt like if you are a new YouTuber and you want to emerge and get a name for yourself, he felt like you had to earn that name through how's the best word for it? Basically through association, through whoring yourself out is really what he was under the impression. That he said, if you want to get big at this point in time in the industry, you need to purchase sub boxes from people, and you need to get shout outs and dual commentaries, and you need to get you know, basically the only way you're going to get popular is for another popular person out there to promote you. Now, on one hand, getting a shout out from another popular YouTuber will definitely increase your traffic. You know, if someone like Xcalzors or Woody's Gamertag posted your channel in one of their videos or tweeted it out or whatever, you're going to get a huge influx of traffic just because of the amount of subscribers that they have. You're going to get a huge amount of traffic and subscribers initially. But the issue is that a lot of people don't realize that immediate traffic, that's only because what's the word for it? It's the herd of sheep analogy, I guess you could say. When someone that's very popular and that a lot of people look up to tells you to go subscribe to someone, you might do that just out of impulse, just because you like the guy or you follow them, you followed them for a long time, so you might go subscribe. But if you think about it in the long run, if this person that they recommended or linked to or put a sub box to sucks, if they have crappy videos that you don't want to watch, you're gonna unsubscribe, or maybe not unsubscribe, but you're not gonna watch their videos, which is as good as unsubscribing. But anyways, discussing YouTube with my friend, we got into a discussion about, just about YouTube in general. And I told him, I said, I disagreed with what he said to a certain extent. I said that having other people promote your videos, yes, that's great. If they're popular, it will help. But it's not everything. In fact, I would say that the majority of it is creating quality content. It's always been about quality. At least for the type of person that I am, I'm always a quality over quantity type of guy. And so, for me, quality content is always far superior to getting referrals from popular people or releasing a lot of videos. I would personally rather release one video a month that was really good than trying to release 5 a week that are all just, I don't know, I could post just random games that I play in without any commentary at all. But I did want to discuss YouTube with you guys for a bit, because I issued my friend a challenge. I told him that we would take 2 approaches. He would basically whore himself out to popular people, and I would focus on consistently releasing quality content. I know, that's a shocker. TradeMark release consistent content? No way. But actually, I issued him this challenge, and so I am going to really try hard to release consistent content. Now, what does consistent mean? That means different things to different people. I'm going to try and release a video a week. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try this challenge, and I wasn't really sure of a time frame. So if you guys have maybe a time frame, he already has a big head start of me. Obviously, he has 3,000 subscribers. I only have like 600, and so he has a big head start ahead of me. But I feel that I can catch and surpass him just by consistently releasing quality content. And so, all I ask of you guys, if you're watching this video right now and you're one of my subscribers and you like my videos and you like the content that I produce, all I want you to do is, when you see a video that you enjoy, I don't need you to favorite it. I don't need you to like it. I mean, you can do those things if you want. All I want you to do is go out and tell someone about it, whether that's in person, whether that's email, whether that's tweeting someone out, whether that's Facebook posts or whatever. I mean, there's so many forms of social media. Even YouTube is a form of social media. So if you want to post on your own YouTube channel, you can create like a playlist, I think. I don't know, but or just comment on someone's video, let them know that it's out there. And I truly feel that just by word of mouth, just through YouTube was originally created, to be this huge social platform, and I literally think that it still has that capability if you can stand out from all of the other people that are there. And so I'm really going to take a stab at this. I'm really going to work at bringing you guys some really high quality content. I hope you guys are excited for it. I'm a little nervous, a little excited for it. I'm not quite sure what to think, especially because there's a challenge on the line. We haven't really determined what the winner or loser is going to do. So if you have any ideas for that, go ahead and post them in the comments below, as well as kind of a time frame. What you guys think a fair time frame would be to kind of determine this. So, anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, whatever you do. Even if you're one of the haters that came from the elite competition, you're like, TradeMarker, such a cheating, boosting faggot. Thank you for still watching, because hey, it adds to my view count, and haters gonna hate. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Malo, Alpito, and I'm out of here.